Hello crafters and welcome to Elf Creations and this month's Winter Wonderland card. I've run out of my card bases, so I don't have one that I've already made up. So once my card arrives, I will make another one for the giveaway. So today we're going to be using, I think I'm going to be using the mittens and the gingerbread from this stamp set. I have an idea in mind. I've got this piece of mirrored cardstock and it measures 4 by 3 inches. And I'm going to round the corners. I kind of have this idea in mind that I'm going to use this as a baking tray. And I'm going to use the mittens and the gingerbread. I'm using the 1/4 inch to round the edges. But I also want to round the edges of the card. So I'll use the 1/2 inch for that. Yeah, using the 1/2. I hope you're enjoying these card series, and I hope they're inspiring you to get an early start on your Christmas card preparation. Please share any of your Christmas cards that you make throughout the year over on Elf Creations on Facebook. I've got my insert, so I'm going to round the corners on that too, because I think I'm going to use a bit of ribbon, and obviously you need an inlay if you're using ribbon. Okay, so put that to one side. I've got my stamp on the new stamp blocks that are available in my store. This is one of the new acrylic stamp blocks which is available in G's Embellishment Emporium. I'm just going to grab some cardstock and my Memento ink, because I think I'm going to be using some some Spectrum Noir colours. So I'm just going to stamp out some gingerbread men. Right, let me cut those out. Actually, before we cut them out, let me let that dry, and then I can colour them, and then cut them out. So I'm going to use the gold metallic pen, which is also available from my store, and I'm going to use that for this Rick Rack ribbon, which is on the gingerbread men. And it really does have a really good shine to it. I'll bring it up to the camera in a second. I was really impressed, which is why I wanted to bring them to the store, because it really does have like a glitter metallic shine to them. If I just bring you that one up, which I've done already, you probably won't be able to see it very well on camera. But I'm going to colour these in, and then I'll cut them out, and I'll fast forward all that. I'm also going to use the silver one, because you get a silver and a gold in the set from my store. And I'm going to use those on the buttons. And then on the dicky bow, on the bow tie, I'm going to use DR1, and then for the actual gingerbread men I'm going to use TN3. So let me just zoom you in. And then I must remember to zoom back out again. Right crafters, that's all those cut out, and I also coloured and cut out the mittens. And I used the same red as I did for the dicky bow and IB2 for the blue. So let's put this together. So I'm just going to pop these little gingerbread men up on some foam squares, and these foam squares are also available from my store. So I'm just going to put 2 on the back of each of these little gingerbread cookies. I mean, what's more festive than gingerbread cookies? And I worked out that this baking tray, in inverted commas, should take about 6 gingerbread. So I'm going to put one in the middle ish. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's slightly over to one side. And you could make them ski whiff. You can put them on in any kind of fashion you want, because obviously once they come out of the oven they don't necessarily all line up like soldiers. Right. And then the mittens I'm turning into kitchen gloves. So I'm going to have them, I'm going to just cut this down slightly, cut that portion further down, because I want these to hold the baking tray, so it kind of looks like that. So let's go on to the card. So I think I'm going to have it at a slight angle. I'm going to have the ribbon, and I think gingham ribbon, for some reason I think gingham ribbon goes with this kind of gingerbread theme. Something wrong with my ribbon there, so just cut it off. So let's take these off. Let's get my good old trusty art glitter glue. And let's glue this baking tray down. I'm not putting any glue at the base here, because obviously I need to insert the oven gloves. I'm just going to put it at a slight angle, nothing too major. So I'm going to pop that in. I think I'm going to raise the back end of the oven glove up. So it's going to look something like that. So it looks like it's holding the baking tray. Yep, I like that. So I'm just putting 2 foam squares on the back at the bottom end of the mitten, so it looks like it's holding the tray. And then I'm going to have this ribbon. I may need to get a different one. Again, there's a bit of I think there's a bit of glue there, so if I cut that off and cut that off, maybe if I tie them together and just have a knot with tails rather than a bow. These are just straggly ends of a bit of ribbon I had left, and I really want to use this gingham ribbon. Okay, that work, because I want it over to one side. Yep. Get my sellotape and attach it to the back of the card. Okay, let's cut these tails down slightly. Okay, back to the stamp set, and I want to have eat, drink and be cozy. I think I'll have that as the main sentiment. Eat, drink and be cozy, because we should all be cozy and warm at Christmas time. And thinking about it, I should have done this before I stuck the this down. Maybe I'll put that on the inside then. I think that's what I'll do. Using my VersaFine, I am going to pop this on the inside of the card, but I'm also going to use this here, which is kind of a steam with hearts. And I think I'm going to place one of the little ginger men in the corner here, and have the steam and hearts coming off of it. So it's just come out of the oven. I don't think I want to put anything else on the face of the card. I mean, you could ink the edges. Maybe we should ink the edges with a bit of blue. Let's have a look. I'm thinking broken china. Let's do a bit of inking around the edges. I just want the focus to be the you know, the cooking, the tray. So I don't want it overly kind of busy and complicated. And that's the beauty with recreating these. You could put your own spin on them. But look. Right, let's put some glue on the back. Bring a card base over. And there we have it. And that is this month's card using the Winter Wonderland. And there is still a few of these left in my store, but once they go, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them back. So to recap, the items from my store was the stamp set, the silver and gold gel pens, and the ink, the acrylic block, as well as the foam pads. So thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget to comment so you can get entered into the giveaway in November. So you need to comment on both of the card series that I have going, and you'll be maybe one of the lucky winners to win one of the packs. So each card I make every month, I'm making 2. So one lucky winner will be winning 11 cards from this set, and another one will be winning 11 cards from the Woodland Christmas card series. Thank you for joining me today, ladies and gents, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.